Sorry. I'm like the sole moderator of the Glintmeyer Twitter, so I had to come up with a few thumbnails and I wasn't fully prepared. I thought I was. Silly me. Silly me, silly me. Hello. Hello. Let me just... Boom. Okay. Yay! I am here. Day 2! Day 2 of Subathon! I made it! I made it to my own Subathon. Oh. Hi, Eli. Sorry to kick you out of the office. I'm sorry. Hi. Bah. Ooh, all the icons on my computer just went brrr. And my model froze. Are we still here? Oh. Oh. That's the last thing I need. Oh. I'm back. Oh. That was weird. You two can help fund a new computer with Subathon. Oop. Oops. Motto's too big. Can't handle it. Hi. My face hurts. Ah. My face hurts. So ignore my low energy. I will try to be full of energy, but my face hurts. Yeah. Gwen doesn't post when she's live anymore. I had to do it for her. I should get paid as a manager. No. It's fine. Oh. Excuse me. Alright. We're gonna continue our arting. Let me put my blanket on. It's fucking cold in here. Put my blanket over my shoulders. It's too cold. I'm cold. I'm cold.
Chat is in emote only mode. Oh.
Oh. Wonder why. That's weird. I'll fix that right now. That's weird. How do I fix that? This room is in emo only mode. You can turn your current available emoticons using the smiley in the chat or text area. How do I fix it? I didn't even hit it, so why is it doing that? Okay, I don't need shield on. I need my mod. Ah, there it is. Boom. Okay. That's crazy. Thank you for letting me know. What the fuck, Dio? Hello? I didn't even hit it. Why did it do that? That's so weird. I've never hit that, like, ever. I've never even touched that. Was that something that Gamazel accidentally did? Does he have rights to do that? I don't even know. I don't know how this works. I don't know how all this works. That's crazy. Well, hello there. Oops. I was wondering why everything was so quiet. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I guess I'll just get to work then. Wow. Okay. That's so crazy. I blame Gamazel. Has to be his fault. I've never touched that. Never once. Ah. Alright. I have to acquire the energy to draw. He isn't even here. Okay, but he was here yesterday. I feel like he hit something by accident. Or I hit something by accident, but I don't even know how I would hit that by accident because I've never even seen it. I had to go looking for it. I had to go looking for it, so I don't even know. Strange. Don't know. Weird. Also, it's just easy to blame him. It's just easy to blame him. Yeah. Alright, I should probably get to work. We're going to... boom. Boom. Art. Done. Oh. Excuse me. art. Boom. Is that good? Too big? Too small? I think that's good. If I lean down, yeah. And then I lean up, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're back at this. I think it's a good size, okay. I feel like I have a lot of dip. Did it save my settings? It did. Yeah, it's just like that. That's fine. Okay. We were doing line art. Line art. It's kind of big. Oh, excuse me. I hate tacos. They're good. Actually, I had tostadas, technically. Flat tacos. With the beans. The beans. Bum 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 bum. When are you gonna start streaming, Eli? Oh, my face hurts. Oh. Excuse me. Bah. Beep. Come on. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me. I need to take the weekend to actually figure out what I'm doing. I'll take a weekend. You can ask me. I pride myself on half knowing everything. I'm not very tech savvy. Me neither. Google IT certified, but it doesn't feel like it helped. I still don't know what I'm doing. You're more tech savvy than I am? I guess, but not really. I don't know. I just... Oh, that was my jaw. I don't know if you heard that. That was my jaw. I don't know, I'm just more persistent. Like, I'm just like, I get so pissed off that I keep going. Until I've learned it. Or until I've broken something. My hand is doing whatever it fucking wants right now. My wrist actually really hurts. I don't know if I should be drawing. But I don't know what else to do. Nice! Thank you for the prime subbies. 14 months is crazy work, bro. Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back from your amazing trip of giving away your sister. Congrats on the debut. Hope you enjoyed the subathon, yo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am enjoying myself. I am enjoying myself. Although my wrist hurts, I feel like I should be playing a game instead. But not one that, like, uses a lot of wrist power. I'm gonna try and get this line work done, but I might have to switch. Oh, don't, no. I'm still eating and sleeping to recover. Does she live out of your time zone? Do you have like jet lag or something? Tomorrow's my last day of rest though, and then it's back to work. Ugh, I feel that. You dash full time though, right? Drive both ways, and I only ate one full meal the whole time. Whoa, bro. What the hell? That's food. What the hell, man? No. Feel itchy. Ah! No. Not allowed. It's not allowed. I'm so itchy, what the fuck? Oh wait, I gotta do her hair. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. I do a lot of clicking with the mouse at work now. My wrist is kind of suffering from it. It's not used to it. I've been wearing a brace while I'm there, but I think I need to build up the muscle memory. You said a game that doesn't require a wrist, right? Yes, I did. Oh my goodness! It catches the fact that I can wiggle my nose. Kinda. That's funny. Did not expect that. Oop. You saw my third arm. There we go. Well, we got some progress, but it hurts. So I'm gonna have to stop here. That lasted 5 minutes. It was longer than 5 minutes. It was longer than 5 minutes, but I don't know. I was hoping it would last long. I'm gonna look at my game log and see what I got, because Tales of Symphonia takes a lot of clickety click clock 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 clocks. But I might play it tomorrow. Make the nose wiggle a full feature in 3.5. Yes. Oh god. And Gwen said that, like, when I get like VBrudger and an iPhone and everything, whenever that is, that I'd be surprised at the things I can do. I'm already surprised. I'm like a caveman experiencing fucking fire. I like this view. What? Very cool. Very swag. Oh. Alright. Well. Now I'm obsessed with doing that. Okay. I'll adjust the line widths, because that doesn't take a lot out of me, but after that I'm gonna find a game. Fun facts about Kifé. She can wiggle her nose. You could play reverse. That doesn't take wrist movement. You'd have to start from the beginning for chat. I mean, I don't have to. I played the DLC on stream. One of them. Two of them? Two of them. Played 2 of the DLCs on stream. But I'd have to like download the update, and that's gonna take a hot minute. I also have to see how my computer fares running my model in a game like that. But when I get off of stream, I can always download the update and then go from there and kind of test run it off stream. That way I'm not possibly crashing my Subathon stream. Yeah, later this week. Maybe tomorrow we'll play Tales of Symphonia, and then Thursday we can play Reverse. Just to give my wrist a break, because clearly, for those who don't know, I'm in accounting now, so I do a lot of like mouse clicking and a lot of typing. And then on my lunch breaks, I've been working on I don't think that's DNA. I'm pretty sure he said I could do it on stream even if I wanted to, but let me double check before I start saying commissions that might be DNA. Boom. The other one I'm more than certain is DNA. Yes. Okay, it's public. I'm working on Clefferson's model on my lunch breaks. Which, if people want to see, since it is, I can put it on stream. I'm gonna hype people up for Clefferson's new model. This one is DNA, right? Yeah, this one's DNA. So we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about it. No, we don't talk about it. Oh, that could also be why my computer's dying. I still had that open. Get hype. For one cute bear. Next week, I'm trying to switch my gaming computer to Steam OS. Wish me luck. Good luck. For wrist pain, for wrist pain, try heat. I have arthritis and use it when I'm speedrunning during cutscenes. Really helps me. I should do that. That's a good idea. I actually have a lot of heating pads because I have my my trigeminal. It helps my facial pain. So I never even thought of putting it on my wrist. That's a good idea. Not official, but it's possible. I'm trying it. If I can't get it to work, I'm just switching to Linux. That sounds so cool, though. Alright, so... like, Steam OS sounds, like, sick. What all is involved in that, honestly? Image. Boom. So, right now, we've got... one cute bear. Let me shrink him down a little bit. I'm not gonna show what he can do, because that's for him to do on his debut. But we got one cute bear, and I'm working on his model right now. Well, not right now, but like at the moment in these current days on my lunch break. He's so cute. He collects mugs. He's a forest bear. So, yeah. My wrist hurts. So, we'll adjust the line widths of these, and then I don't know, I'll look through my Steam log and see if there's anything that's like cozy. Something cozy. A friend of mine's family used nothing but Linux. Oh yeah, I remember that. You have to download the Steam OS image format, your drive, and write over it, and then get Proton to work with your drivers, and then get programs to run natively. What is the benefit of doing all that? Like, is it like where's the thing I'm looking for? Hold on. Here it is. Is it less bulky on your computer? Hold on, I gotta close Discord, or my computer will actually crash. It'll have a Kifé crash out. There we go. One day I'll have a good old regular computer and things will be okay. Until then, everything's gonna load real fucking slow. Main benefit is no more Windows bullshit, no bloats for your games and your computer run better, and no ads from Windows. Ooh, that's awesome. So it is less bloated. Very cool. Very cool. It's like a multi-day project, artwork. If you haven't voted in the Discord, vote in the Discord for what my profile picture should be. I think it's up for the next like 6 hours or something. I can't remember how long Gamazel had it up for. Or no, it was I did it. I did it. I don't remember how long it lasts. But I mean, it might be over now. I don't know. It's like I didn't pay $1,000+ to watch ads from Microsoft. Now they want me to buy a new computer so I can buy Windows 11. No thank you. Valid. Where's the poll? It's in the media channel. So far, the last I checked, there was a tie. So a tiebreaker would help. We got to the first sub goal, which is pretty sick. Pretty sick. Feel free to throw an entry into it. Yeah. If you want an entry of your own, also, there's a thing to vote for. I want to add one. Or if I just happen to like your entry, we'll reset the poll. Because it's not like it's like timed or anything. Hell yeah. Fox love. Fox love. Let's go. Everyone loves your stuff. When you're lazy and you don't want to zoom in, but you realize it just creates problems. And you should have just zoomed in to save yourself the problems. Don't cut corners, folks. Don't cut corners, cut in line at McDonald's. What the hell? Fair. So true. You're so right. Got the line art done. Hand fucking hurts. Let's see. Alright, let's go back to... Let's go back to the chatting room real quick while I look for a game. Hydrate. I forgot my water! Oh no! Fuck. I forgot my water. I don't have coffee. Dang it. Sorry. I forgot all sources of hydration. Let me save this. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I've received the care package. Medicine, water, and my hand wrap. Thank you, Eli. Oh. Ah. Alright, put this thing on. Oh, that feels better. Alright. Thank you, Eli. I would have been dying. Would have been dying. Alright, what do we got for games? Let's see. Back to just chatting at the moment. And just Salut. Salut. Salut, mon corps. Library. Oh! Wanna play some Doki Doki Literature Club? It's spooky season. Let's do that. Just finished moving my games to my HDDs so SteamOS won't overwrite them. Oh. I don't have the complete edition, no. But we could play the original for now. And then if I get $10 or whatever down the road, I'll get the DLC for it. The DDLC DLC. DDLC DLC. Oh, it's saved that I played? Oh shit. I should probably put that up. Hold on. Oops. You guys don't need to see that. Boom, boom. But you do need to see that. Boom. Sure. Make it like that big. Quite that. Shrink me. Is that good? Is that good, guys? Oh. New game. Kifé. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she is totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh, let me update it on, YouTube. Hello! Welcome in. Where is the game section? Alright, there we go. Boom. Gaming. Doki Literature Club. Save. Man, that was 2017. That's crazy. Okay. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I need the sound too. Oh, you don't have the... Guys, I'm so good at this. I'm amazing at this. There we go. Fixed it. Is it too loud? Watch out, Kifé, there's highly disturbing content. Oh, I know. I know. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Keith.
A romance game. Yeah! That is scary. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. I'm not playing a yaoi game, dude. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Keith, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs.
Or, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, and one of our many conversations where I dismissively got along with whatever she's going on about. Cleverson might play one though. Yeah, Cleverson might play one though. I have no idea. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Hell, I might play one. You lie, what the fuck? I'm not playing a yaoi game. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Well, you'll at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Kifé, thanks for the translation. What? I'm gonna play the Lipton Ice tea game. It's a game where I grab a bottle of...
Hello! Welcome in! Welcome in! Welcome in!
Twitch numbers are bullshit. They are. I am suffering greatly at the moment. Oh my gosh, Gwen, how was your stream? How was City of Heroes? Hold on, let me finish this statement. It's a game where I grab a bottle of iced tea so I can drink it. I have a 99% win rate. I won! Beautiful. Ah, how was your stream? Was it good? Was it good? Was it good? There was 2 of us or 3 of us, and now there's 1. Actually, I'm sure all 3 of you were here. It's just... It's rigged. It was rigged from the start. I would have stayed in your lives so you could pass me here, Gwen. Oh my goodness. Ah, hello, I am Kifé. If you do not know me, I am an artiste. And I am a fox doing fox shenanigans. Kifé crash out sometimes. And right now, because my wrist is hurting, I'm not doing art, but I am playing a scary game, which at the moment looks quite bubbly. It is Doki Doki Literature Club. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Ooh, ooh. Trigger warning. Be careful. If you need to go and get some rest and some water and some num-nums, go ahead and do that, Gwen. But I'm happy that you're here if you decide to stay. Good, short, good, nice. They played us like a damn fiddle. Not nice. I'm so sorry. Damn, that's crazy. Artesian fox, I'm an artesian fox. The Avatar Kifé has many physics. In fact, there's a part where you gave the most effort and faith into the Avatar. I congratulate you. Bonk. Bonk. Excuse me. No, that's fine. Alright. We just started, so you just came in at the right time. I don't know how long I'll go for, but we got at least another hour. Alright. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you later to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come by to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Hey, how's it going? Hello! Welcome in.
I would have stayed on your stream, but the raid would be too sorry. It's a scary game. It is a scary game. Scary game month. It's scary game month. It's spooky. Actually, I gotta update it. Scary game. Done. Okay.
Come on, please.
My voice is like a drunk voice. What? No. Yandere game. Kinda. Sometimes. Definitely. Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring you to bring in a new member. And that Suki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. You have an amazing voice, Kifé. Can I use a kawaii voice? No. I don't know how I could possibly do that. I'm not gonna ooh-woo or whatever.
Everyone, the new member's here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Keith! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. What do you call... I don't know about that. I don't know if I should answer that. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. Everything is gonna be a-okay. Okay, that's much nicer than I thought it was gonna be. Hello. I was like, I thought I was going somewhere else. Hi, remember me from another live? Hello. Yes. Welcome. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. And she is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy.
Okay, I was about to be like... Yeah, me too. I was like,
And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Both of you.
That sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Keith. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Technoblade never dies never dies never. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... to Monica.
Come sit down, Keith.
Oh, fuck.
We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I was a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one more space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full. Oh, it's delicious! Talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Redeemed hydrate.
Okay, I can do that. Thank you. Thank you.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Currently in an ad. Ad break ends in 1:42. Okay. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you, no. You, dummy.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Why does it keep making my eye blink? I'm not blinking. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Let me try moving. Oop. Stuff like this. There we go. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and politics and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. It be. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Agamazel. A roll. Welcome, welcome. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. It's a normal one right now. I got something in my eye. Yeah, it's the normal one right now. When I have 10 to put down, I'll get the expansion. So, Keith, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Oh, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I would have never expected that, Yuri. For someone so gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just so cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerability and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. This game made me have multiple existential crises, man. Teenage me was in quite the rabbit hole after this one. Yeah, me too. You're in the role, Kifé. Amazing. Thank you. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Ah, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond at the club. Isn't that right, Keith?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Ugh. Keith.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey.
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Keith, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with a mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Keith, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always staying after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, chat. Troopers, line up. Who are we going for? Who are we going for, troopers? Are we going for a Sayori, the childhood friend, the beauty Yuri, or the tsundere Natsuki? Ah yes, Mambo number 5. Who are we going for? Who are we going for? Tell me, troopers. And get some more water. Okay, we got a Yuri vote, we got a Natsuki vote. Make a poll. Gamazel, make a poll. Are you still here? I can make a poll. It's fine. Poll. Ooh. Sayori. Sayori. Yuri. Natsuki. One minute. Start. Poll started. Well, that didn't help. Guys. Which of you? I vote purple. Well, great. Everyone got one vote. Just pick random words and see where we go. Oh god. Alright. Random words. Inferno. Mouse. Grief. Skirt. Wrath. Kiss. Disaster. Sadness. Extreme. Flower. Secretive. Pleasure. Oops. Explode. Fuck. Happiness. Party. Blanket. Vertig. Fuck. Wonderful. Dance. Valentine.
Hi again, Keith. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thank you for keeping your promise, Keith. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make your dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I think we got Yuri. Unfortunately, I was trying to be more even. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plows back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Keith always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Siri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Keith can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious of the weird situation she's put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Me? Manigaka.
Not really. Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it?
Never mind.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activity for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Siri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about, anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an luminous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Keith?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, totally forget that Yuri's into those kind of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that these kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about your reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you're really apologizing a lot. You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up and until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. She can't help but always apologize. She's Canadian.
You should read this book, eh? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, it feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Blech. My thumb gently, letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. Ugh, my eye. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remained silent for a moment.
But Keith, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I share my poem to first? Who? Tell me. My throat hurts. Hold on, I need water. Purple. Okay. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Yeah, Yuri, we've already here, so we might as well commit to the bed. That's fair.
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant...
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. I will get my water. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Okay. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Hi! Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. The flames. Fire! Is this first playthrough? So, first playthrough on stream. I have played this game before. I have not done the DLC though. Which once I have $10 to spare, I will get the DLC and we can try that too. But yeah, no, this is my first time playing it on stream. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory?
Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Keith.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Keith.
Me too. Who do we want? Natsuki? I'll use this as a moment to get water. Amy Rose? What you talking about? I love Amy Rose. Natsuki. Okay.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't invoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. That's it. Ugh.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. Horses can run, Kifé can blame me. Only after 100 gifted subs or whatever it was. 20? I don't fucking remember. It was 20 gifted subs, I think. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Monica or Sayori? Do we want or do we want class prez? This is a jam. Monkus. Sayori, Monkus. Oh god. Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker. Okay. Sayori.
This is a good poem, Keith. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. I'll slip this phone. Split this phone. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the clubroom? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean that I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Keith. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture on my motives here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kiss my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepies from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I'm still trying my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean it to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Me too, girl. Me too. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah.
The next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Just Monica. Hi, Keith. By the way, am I the only one that finds it strange that they wear the summer vest and the blazer? Like, in combination? Doesn't it usually mean prep school? I can't remember. Hi, Keith. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Hi, thanks. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Keith. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Keith. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect it to go, you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. I know this game. Oh, then yeah, I guess I don't have to trigger warning you. How to overheat yourself in a Japanese summer. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
Thank you for the follow.
I pick a bad time.
Thank you. Thank you for joining the troopers. I appreciate you.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to drive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feeling, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that.
You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Oh, I think that might have been my line. I don't know. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay.
I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Hello.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I'm here, I'm queer, and I didn't think this through. Well, hello there, and welcome. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know, I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he was on the other side. On the other side was looking in. Man, I butchered that, it's fine. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. This game gave me traumas the first time that someone recommended this game to me. Yeah, it controlled a good portion of my life. Perfect for this season.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just remove your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. There's like a bug. Blah. Bug. Bug. Fucking bugs.
Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Keith did too.
What's ironic is I'm straight, my mom's are lesbians. That's funny. I guess it doesn't run in the bloodline after all. That's funny. These two, honestly.
So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Keith liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Keith appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Keith started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
I don't like the fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Keith... She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true.
They're talking like they're in the White House. I must pass the fuck out. Good night, Keith. Night, Mazel. Oh my god.
She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Keith.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meeting them the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Keith? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's gonna be... Are we committing to the bit with Yuri, or do we want to throw a wrench into the plan? Do we commit to the bit? Commit to the bit. Purple, okay. Natsuki. You're right that I like your poem. What the fuck with the British voice? I'm gonna die. What? I love Natsuki, but we committed here. Okay.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all.
Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Huh. You're a seriously talented writer. That's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki's feel threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did.
It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because... At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. But here's the thing, you need to calm your wacky water balloons. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki...
She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted that way, like that. You probably hate me right now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have... I'm tired. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it well, as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Keith. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
What thing did Natsuki bring up?
well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for make enough for more than one person, okay? I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Keith, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Without any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And onto myself with newfound determination.
Keith, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Keith, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's,
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Oops. Fuck. Alright. Let's save it here. Okay. We did a... Yay. Another Subathon day complete. I have accomplished the game. Yeah, I got 2 days done. If my wrist feels better tomorrow, we'll play some Tales of Symphonia. If it doesn't feel better, I will play more Doki Doki Literature Club to save my wrist. But we will game tomorrow. It'll be fun. Fun gaming hours. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget a heat. Yes, I need to heat my wrist. I need a whole bunch of water too. My throat's so dry from the meh voice acting I just did. Oh! Hi, Clove! Man, that bug tried to go up my nose. What the fuck, Adayo? Oh, God. Hey! You caught the end. Hydrate. I can do that again. Yummy, 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 yum. You just missed some Doki Doki Literature Club time. Oh my god. What a slip up. Cryptid bug going in the nose. Yeah! It was like scary as hell, man. It just like decided to like attack me. Fuck. Did I get it? I think I got it. I think I killed the guys. Day 2 done. Yay. Yay. I'm so sleepy though. I'm eepy. So I'm going to go chill out and heat. I hope you had fun. Yes. Wanted to show up support. Thank you. Thank you. I showed you off earlier. I showed off the Model 2B. I didn't show the cool part, but I did show the part that already exists on Glintmeyer Media. Eep time, good night. Yeah, I showed you off. Uh-huh. I did that. Do I still have you up here? Whoop. No, I think it was on the other page. But yeah, I showed you off the teddy bear version. I say teddy bear, you're a forest bear. You look like a teddy bear, you look sweet. But yeah. That was earlier. I was explaining why I need my brace. I didn't kill the bug, dang it. Please, leave me alone. Leave me alone. God. Grr. Fucking bug, bro. This thing's gonna like make my life hard. Alright, we're at 21 of 700. Long way to go. I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. Same fox time, same fox cackle. The worst enemy, the bug, yes. Can't stand that thing, man. Hate bugs. You got this? Oh man. For someone as sleepy as me, this is hard. Same box time, same box cackles. I will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. If you ever take a few minutes, and we'll either play more DDLC or, if my wrist feels better, tell the Symphonia. But it's gaming hours. All the caffeine. Bro, I got so much coffee available at my new work. It's crazy. I only had 1 cup today though, because I felt like I've kind of overexceeded my caffeine needs recently. So that's probably why I'm so sleepy. But I don't know, I can't really tell. Not sure if it's that or if I need more sleep. I don't know. Eli can attest though, I sleep a lot. It's not like I'm an insomniac or something. I'm just not healthy. All the healing energy, thank you. Yes. It's a slow recovery from the insane vibes that I had to deal with. But I do feel a lot better recently than I have in previous months. Eli, more naps needed. Yeah, I need more naps. I must have more naps. I'll get there. I'll finally catch up. One day. Alright, just a reminder before I go, not that. Does this have it? Oh, I think I put it, there it is. Reminder before I go, Subathon. We're very, very close to the next goal. We're still deciding. If you haven't voted in Mushroom Valley for my profile pic, please take a look at the media channel in the Mushroom Valley Discord. It will it has a poll there and you can vote. But we're at 21. At 25, you guys can tweet whatever nonsense you want within reason. Nothing rude. I mean, rude to me is fine, but like rude to people is not fine. I'm a failure. Oh, I've got it. But yeah, we're 4 subs away from a new sub goal, so please, if you want to say something silly as fuck, consider please consider. It's like the freaking what was it? Nintendo. Please understand. I've got you. Hold on, I hit the wrong thing. This. Copy. Why Cluff try if Cluff only fail? Silly things be happening. Yes, silly things do be happening. This is the Discord if you have not joined it. And for YouTube, this is the Discord if you have not joined it. But in the media tab there is a poll. I think it's still active. And then the same poll, I think, well, not the same poll, but like I'll redo a poll for the next goal too. People can come up with some interesting things for me to tweet out. So yeah, but we gotta get there. 4 more subs. And I think the tier 2 and 3s actually count for like actual 2 and 3 subs on the little potion bottle here, so I think that's how we already got to this point. 4 months. 4 more. Oh, four more. 1d4 for 4. Yes. 1d4 for 4. I forgot to enter. I'm gonna enter right now. Okay. But yeah, so if you're in the Discord, be good. Do not act up. I will banhammer you. I've done it before. I can do it again. So is Gwen. So be good. But yeah. Welcome to Mushroom Valley. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I went longer than I thought. I did 2.5 hours. I was supposed to do 2. So bye. Bye bye. See you mañana. Bye bye.